In the previous video, I found the supplier on Rakeidin, and the supplier is officefurniture2go.com. Now, when I say supplier, what I mean is that for someone who's intending to buy products from the supplier, quite possibly to resell those products on Amazon, for such a person, this might be considered a supplier, right? This website. So the thing is that being that it's not an actual Amazon supplier, meaning that we don't have some kind of CSV that we can get from the supplier database that tells us if these products are on Amazon. The way to find out, or the way that I found out, is to use brands. So in the previous video, I discussed using brands, identifying brands on the supplier site, searching those brands on Amazon, and then searching products from the brands on Amazon. I did find that National Public Seating is a brand that, when searched on Amazon, let's see if I have the results here still from before. When searched on Amazon, we do actually get a significant number of National Public Seating results in the search results, right? So we know that National Public Seating is a brand that is sold on Amazon, and we know it's at the supplier because on the supplier site, they have a list of brands, and one of them is National Public Seating. So now the thing is really to see if we can find these individual products being sold on Amazon of the brand National Public Seating. And I mean, it obviously is a lot of work to do manually. And so this Google Sheet, I did make a Google Sheet that helps us to do this type of search. And I did actually use a free Chrome extension, which is Instant Data Scraper, called Instant Data Scraper. And by simply clicking this Chrome extension, it actually pulls the product data into a spreadsheet format. And by downloading that CSV, I was able to bring in that CSV here. And I was able to bring in the product titles as well as the prices. I copied and pasted those in here, right, as well as the URLs. And I'll demonstrate that some more in other videos, how I actually did that. But I just want to show you that I only got one match from these 240 or so products. Okay, I only got one actual Amazon URL and an ASIN. So I'll take a look at the original product on the supplier site, which is this product, and then I'll take a look at the result I got on Amazon, and I'll see that this was the only one that came out. Now, one difference I do notice is that it has the, let's see, no, okay. I was going to say it has the brand name in the title, but it doesn't. I actually added the brand name here in the brand column so that the search mechanism will search the brand with the title automatically. So that's, the reason for putting the brand over here. I thought perhaps that title had the brand in it, but no. So yeah, okay. So I don't see why this particular one matched and none of the others did, but that's just what happened. Now, this is not typically what happens. Typically, when I scan a supplier page, I get most products, or many products do get some kind of Amazon match. So this can happen sometimes. And it's quite possible that if I try another brand and a different set of products on this very same supplier, that the Google Sheet will match, will be a much more complete set of matches. It is quite possible that just by changing to another brand, that I'll get a lot of different results. So it really depends, and you just really have to try it to see what happens. Whether or not these products are actually on Amazon, like whether it's the Google Sheet just missing it, it could be that the titles come up quite differently on Amazon. Maybe the titles are not similar. The titles here and the titles on Amazon, they might not be similar. So that could be part of it. I mean, there's different reasons why. Or maybe the Google Sheet, for whatever reason, the search engines that are being used are just not finding products. It's important to note that the Google Sheet does not search the products on Amazon itself, because that would require some kind of paid technology. So this Google Sheet is able to run totally free of any cost, because it is using free search engines such as Bing and ask.com. Google Sheets does not allow you to actually access Google searches in this matter. So I use other search engines to do that, and sometimes it's possible that they're just not picking up the results for these particular product titles. And again, that might be because they're too different from what's on Amazon. So what I'll do is I'll just try another page, perhaps another brand with the same supplier, and see what happens. And if I find a good page that actually has results, then I'll do another video where we actually have results for this particular supplier. And if not, then maybe I'll move on to another supplier and try another one. And this is all part of the process, but basically the Google Sheet just helps to speed this up a bit as far as finding actual matches. So that's it. I mean, if you want to see the previous video, it's a good idea to watch the previous video. In the previous video, I actually went through the concept of, explain the concept of what I'm doing here, how to tell if a supplier's products are sold on Amazon. That is really the main purpose here. Mainly, my target audience for this are going to be Amazon sellers, people who are perhaps drop shipping from a supplier onto Amazon, or those who are doing online arbitrage. But there may be other reasons why you want to determine if products are on Amazon. You could be someone who's purchasing instead and just wants to compare against Amazon. So there are different reasons why you might want to do this. So whatever your reason is, you can find this helpful. And what you can do is download this Google Sheet if you want to give it a try. And again, you want to look in the links to see if I have any, or really on the channel, I should say, for other video content I might have done where I've demonstrated this with other suppliers. So you may want to look for that, or even other Google Sheets that I've made that are similar on this channel, which should be tools for sellers. And that's about it. I am Mr. Mark. Again, check the description of this video for links, and I'll see you around in another video.